Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you today with the next video in my Squadron TD playlist. As usual, today I will be playing a variant of the 3X variety. So, we'll see which variety the team decides to vote on. I'm a fan of... I haven't played a Chaos Refined game in a while, so I'm thinking about playing Chaos Refined this time. So you see I asked for Chaos Refined. Not sure if we'll get it, but we'll figure it out. Alright, just plain Chaos. The Outcast is a good DPS, but it's not a great tank. Wanderer is pretty good. Some combination of the Wanderer and the Spectre has potential. Apparition is pretty good too, actually, not gonna lie. The Archon animation is pretty good, so I'm actually gonna go with an Apparition and see what I can get done. 6 range is a lot, so... The upgrade of the Gravekeeper, the fully formed Apparition, is pretty good. You see here the DPS is pretty solid for one unit. So it's actually nighttime for me, so I am going to play on the night setting this time. I know I said that once before, but and I didn't stick with it. But it actually is nighttime now, so yeah. I'm not gonna gas because it's really important to get a tank for this apparition because it is not meant to tank. You see here, even on the first wave, it's not doing great with those Zerglings, so it should be able to hold this wave, but that's just because of its high DPS. Yeah, so barely. Even with a very favorable perk, Ethereal Cloaking. 30% chance to dodge all attacks, but it has no allies nearby, so not actually going to be good for tanking. But since I don't believe in any of the tanks from this Ghost Builder, I'm just passed for now. And I actually got a tank, the Wally Salvager, so that's actually exactly what I'm looking for. It's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna get a second because the Wally Salvager is really freaking good, I'm not gonna lie. Its upgraded version is first class, and that is absolutely fantastic. Nice. So this is going pretty well so far. Unfortunately, my builder did not hold, and I have no idea how well this apparition is going to do. Not able to get it done here, so yeah. I got a difficult send for me, the Titan Strider, but my will is quite solid to keep going, so even though I did leak, in the early game, leaking 10 is a lot. Yeah, I can get an upgrade here, which is really nice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start gassing up soon with the fact that this combination should be able to hold for some time. The apparition already has a lot of kills, which is pretty good. And it's going to be the primary damage dealing unit that I have. I was also the wave leader last time, so I got a Titan Strider at Cause a Week. Good for them. It's actually probably a good idea not to upgrade this Gravekeeper yet, the Apparition yet, because it's still one-shotting everything. So it's kind of probably a waste to upgrade it right now. Do you know what I mean? Because if it's still one-shotting everything and it can't do more damage, it's actually just an unessential upgrade, basically. Yeah, that's kind of a good point I make for myself there. Nothing for now. Just getting my gas up because I was falling behind, so... look to get better on that front. Harpy, Medusa might have been pretty good. Not a bad idea. It's okay for now. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water. These two tanks will be really good here. The Aqua Spirit is a really good choice here. It does good AoE damage and is a good complement. These two tanks should be able to hold for a while, though. Gas pretty big this round, but I do believe we'll be alright because of the strength of the tanks. Those two androids are really dominant. The data androids, because they come back to life, so it's super useful. And here we get a ranger, so really all useful items. All three of these are very good upgrades. The apparition, there's no rush, because he's still doing big damage. You see 147 kills on the apparition. That's really cool. Yeah, he's still one-shotting everything. I'm going to keep a check on him, because if he's still one-shotting everything, he doesn't need to be upgraded. So he's turned out to be a pretty good buy, because I'm used to upgrading all this stuff really early. But that's typically because I build units that aren't this good at one-shotting things. Let's take a look here. No, he's no longer one-shotting everything. Yeah, see how he's... doing damage but not one-shotting it. And here my tanks are finally showing their value in terms of they were not able to hold that wave. Not sure how this is going to go. Looks like I may be leaking here. Yep, definitely. Gonna have to upgrade the DPS behind those beefy tanks. Get something a little bit better, because I've not been able to recover since previously, and with the leaks piling up here, that's just not going to get it done, because you don't want to be a burden to your team, you know. So you see my value is low, and that's got to improve. Cool. Got the Oceanus. That was definitely the upgrade to get. And yeah, nothing else that has to be done this second. I'm thinking I may gas once. That's probably a good idea. If I can gas once and still get everything figured out in terms of upgrading the apparition, I would say that's the best option, because I'd like to reach 7 gas at the end of this wave before the Reaper wave. I think I may be a little bit short, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm one mineral short. This is definitely an interesting question about how I want to approach this. Since I also need a supply, it's actually irrelevant. The correct decision is to definitely upgrade to the melee, and also I'm gonna go ahead and get a flux, because these two tanks are gonna be enough. So flux should be a good get here. We'll see what we can get done. You see how quick these tanks are gonna drop with under the Reaper pressure. So both of them have respawned, and now we're seeing what we can get done here, but in the end it's not looking good. So yeah, probably could have gassed up one less, maybe got the apparition. The tanks are good, just didn't have enough DPS behind it. You see my values just not scaling well enough, so yeah, that's the issue at hand. Yeah, here I'm definitely going to get the Gravekeeper because I need more damage output from him. And I'll also get a Carrion Spitter. Those are two good selections that these two when upgraded provide. There's also a wide variety of unit DPS dealing types, which is really good. Actually getting more Rangers, is like the melee is really good for the boss, but it's no problem. Man. So the Gravekeeper's back to getting his one-shots, which is really good. Because we need him to do big damage. Fortunately, with this Gravekeeper, we should be able to finish it out. That's the good thing about seeing him doing so well. Yeah, these are both worth upgrading, the Carrion Spitter and the Starry. And then I'm thinking, frankly, just getting a couple of Seraphims is a good idea. Cherub here, Seraphim. I'm trying to think about placement. How do I want to place this? Couldn't get that last one out there, so we'll see how this goes. You see the Gravekeeper does quite a bit of damage to this boss. That's really good. He may be the reason we pull through here. If he doesn't get targeted out, we're gonna get it. Yeah, nice job, man. That Gravekeeper really came in handy there. Boy, he has carried a lot of kills for me, man. That's tough to see NKL quit because he'd been playing really well up to that point. So you see here, when he quit, he was second gas, second income, and these were his only 2 leaks of the game. Would have been nice if he stayed and fought through it. You see, I was able to fight through it, and I'm in a better position now. And it looks like I'm gonna be going for what else? Sprite. I'm gonna get a couple sprites here and get them upgraded to Thunderbirds because they are so good. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Thunderbirds are so good in this game, so I'm not gonna gas yet. I feel I gassed enough, and I really need to see some value because you see my value is very low. So I'm hopeful that we can hang on here because the Scantipede is no joke this wave. I'll take a look at unit health for now. See, the tanks are going down already. The Oceanus prize going down there. Yep. We're gonna see how long we can hold. Nightcrawler's next. We're surrounded now. Starry. Just the Gravekeeper. And he's down. So another tough wave for me, leaking 19, but I'm going to stay in there. I'm looking like, whatchamacallit here? I want to upgrade the 2 sprites to their Thunderbird variations. The AoE damage on that should be able to carry us forwards into a good position. And I have the resources for it as well, so that's something that's good. Those Thunderbirds will help out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to get. One more Cherub might not hurt because my value isn't very high right now. I'm not in a good position, so I'm happy to check out the Seraphims. Pretty much anything I can get at this point that'll add value. Because these tanks are solid, but we're just not getting the DPS, so we need big damage. And, I'm confident that we'll get a team here that will get it together. You see, the Thunderbirds are doing the best they can, and honestly, they are a reason that we may hold this wave. Because they're also decently beefy units, and with the Gravekeeper in the back, he's pretty strong, so he's fighting them off here at the end. That really comes in handy. I gotta gas a little bit here, so I'm actually just gonna gas once instead of going crazy, because my value is still very low. You see that? My gas is strong, but it's not like I played a game like Quickie over here. He's doing really well. You can check out his build. Pretty cool stuff from Quickie. He's playing well. To me, it looks like Flux is a pretty decent choice in this builder. Get some more DPS here. The range on the Oceania seems to be holding it back, which is tough, but I really don't have a better option for it. So it's just going to have to figure its place out. The 2 should be enough as I gas up one more time. And we'll see how it goes. You see that these androids take big damage fast now. And we'll see how long we can hang in there. Thunderbirds are down. Seraphims and Starries are down. Gravekeeper getting targeted. It's looking close. He's almost down. Nice. We're able to get a big hold there. So it's actually, I mean, it's not like I want to play badly, but that's why Chaos is so much fun. You just never know what builder you'll get. It's completely random, and you do the best you can with what you got. So yeah. All right. So let's take a look here. I really truly do believe that the best builder I can get here is this Dreadnought. The upgraded Dreadnought with the single beam is really good. I mean, both are really good, actually. I prefer the Dreadnought a little bit in the front, though. Here is a good place for the Dreadnought. And then I'll upgrade it to be the support variety. Because I need this Dreadnought to get some tanking in as well. You see, it's really important he soak up some damage for the other units, because they're the ones actually dealing the damage. And in the end, even though I leak here, I'm confident that I'll be able to get into a better position next round. Again, value's still not great. But just doing the best I can. That's really all you can ask for. A lot of leaks, but hanging in there, hoping that we can get a breakthrough. Maybe one of them might leave or something. You know, I don't know. But how are the infuses going? Quickie's infusing big, so that's good. I'm gonna say thank you. He really is carrying our team, so that's good to see. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get the support Dreadnought here. And I'm going to bolster his front line here with a couple more Thunderbirds. this out here. Alright, and one more ranger please as well. Cool. It's the best I could do, so... You know, this upholder, let's see here. Attacking enemies suffer Winter's Bone Chill, and I think he has a shield that reverts damage up to 50 damage reverted per energy. That is really helpful. Yeah, that is really freaking helpful. So now I think I can gas and catch up on gas, because I have not been in a good position. So I'm definitely trying to catch up, because I don't want to be a liability before the end. My value is becoming comparable, so I don't want to go crazy, but I also don't want to be shy about gassing here. Nice. So this is an absolutely atrocious builder. So great opportunity with the Sylphie coming out here to finish gassing and keep it moving from here. These 4 Thunderbirds provide good upfront attack and then shielding. Really, the setup of the DPS is first class. Like, that's actually what's absolutely carrying us. You see the Gravekeeper has 257 kills single-handedly, so it just goes to show you what a cool setup this is. And these tanks are just playing so well. I mean, they're playing out of their mind. They're going down fast, but they're doing so well. And you see the energy getting used up with the Torno Upholder, and it's just so cool to see how these units are coming together. And I really believe in this Torno. He doesn't do the craziest damage, but he's such a good tank and shield, and there's a lot of damage behind him that's useful. So that he can stand in there and do something. Like, the single beam is useful, but I feel because of how many other units he supports, I'm getting more value. Now, I could be wrong. Like, maybe there's like a meta that somebody's like, the single beam is like so good on the boss, it's like you have to get that. But he uses his 50 energy every single time. Every single round he uses his 50 energy, and that means that he's reverting 2,500 damage every single time. That's a lot. So not only not absorbing it, but reflecting it. So he seems like a pretty useful unit. Oh, here's another winner. Absolute winner. The Magnetosphere. And double Magnetosphere at that. If I may, get the upgraded version as well. So one will do the reflect damage as well. And then don't mind if I actually get a Warden, and upgrade the Warden as well. On the fact that an elite Warden can take some shots as well, so that will definitely help out. Very solid stuff there, and I'm going to be looking to gas up this round. So, nothing crazy, but I need that Torno to hang in there, you know? Because I'm surrounded here, so it's not looking good. This Torno is really good. It is really, really good. Constantly reflecting that damage is just so effective. You know, so... Okay, another chance at another Dreadnought. Since I've got a chance here, here's where I'll go ahead and upgrade the Dreadnought to the single beam. So we can have both. So we can have a support and the Annihilator here. The Upholder and the Annihilator. Reason being, on the Fatty and the other bosses going forwards, this Gazer Beam style Dreadnought is just super effective. So, yeah. Gotta stick it out with this Dreadnought, no doubt about it. So I'm hanging in there. And he'll be moving up to receive some tanking as well, so I'm not sure how it'll go, but you know, the group's all there, and we're gonna see how it goes. You see, he's doing the best he can. You know, he's taking a lot of damage here, soaking a lot. He may even go down. How much effectiveness he's had, yeah. The Upholder's taking big damage. The Gravekeeper's taking big damage. The Gravekeeper's still fighting, though. I'm loving it. Upholder's going down, but he's just shielded so much damage. Like, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That Upholder is so effective. I'm definitely going to want to go ahead and make sure that I keep the value incrementing up, because I am not in a good position. We'll definitely get the Annihilator. And here, the one unit we really want to get is the Yggdrasil. Actually, the Ranger would be really good too. Not gonna lie, but Yggdrasil has a heal, I believe. There's one that does healing. Yeah, Tree Lange, the Tree of Life. This one is really useful. So I want to go ahead and get a bunch of Rangers too. So make sure that I'm not skipping any steps. This Tree of Life is really effective unit. Like, there's just a lot of synergy in my unit composition here, and that's what's kind of helping me, I feel, in order to stabilize and be effective moving forwards. Next wave being fatty, I'm not going to gas for sure, so I want to send High Templar. Okay, interesting. A horrible selection for me, Sylphia Builder. Absolutely atrocious. The Crescendo is pretty freaking good, though, I'm not gonna lie. The Crescendo is definitely a valuable unit. At 6 range, he can hold his own. So... I was able to at least get an artisan out there, so something. This one, see how it's charging its hyper beam attack? That's actually like pretty much the reason I even got one fatty there, so yeah. Not good, but what can you do? You know, can't complain. In the end, I was at least able to start another upgrade, so. I really need to max my gas, though, and get my income up quick, because my supply is too low at this stage of the game. My value is not able to keep pace, and subsequently we're putting a lot of pressure on our successful teammate to make sure he keeps up the efforts. So yeah. Anywho, looking at what we got here, Deity is an absolute excellent pick. Deity from the back rank is really effective. Theos is just so good. In fact, I'm actually going to get 2 Deities and upgrade them to Theos over the next rounds. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely an effective unit selection for sure. And I'll keep it moving from here. I'm not sure how this round will go. I'm going to hold off on gassing until I see how it goes. I want to see if these Deities go down. Because I'm not sure. The unit composition is just so well-rounded. That's why I wasn't surprised we didn't hold the boss, because I didn't know if I had the single target DPS. But for these waves, there's just such a good synergy in my units that I'm hopeful that it'll hold. Now this is where the units are going to shine. These 2 Theoses spawning creations and the Celestians, etc., etc. This is really where this it becomes super effective. Actually, I'm going to pass on this. I'm just going to get my Ranger upgraded and go for a gas. Yeah, 2 Theos is huge. You'll start to see just how effective it is with the Theos in the back rank, spawning the Celestians, and every time the Celestians, you know, it just becomes so effective because there's more and more units. Aberrations are not an easy wave, but doing the best. Our troops doing the best they can. You see big healing coming in. Frame rate dropping a little bit because of, just how effective, just how many units are on the screen. It looks like there's a chance we're holding with all these Celestians outputting their heals. Something's got to hold. Is the Upholder holding up there? Yep. The Gravekeeper doing his work. We are surrounded now, though. So, and the Theoses are under siege. It's not looking good. But, let's see. Uh-oh. It's going down. They're going down. But they did the best they could. The Theos summoning Celestians all the way until the end. So tough leak for me. Like I mentioned, we're putting a lot of pressure on this teammate here to be really good. But we don't have much of an option. Right now, I have no idea if I'll max out my gas or not, because we have a maxed SS, which is huge. I mean, that's freaking huge, so. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna save, and if I can't find if it's, because I still believe somehow I can somehow stabilize this, with maybe a little bit more tanking up front, perhaps. Like if I could get something, anything, pretty much. Maybe a few more elite wardens. Because they would at least take some pressure off these units in the back to have to be effective so quickly, I would say. So, let's see how this goes with a big tanking wave here. And then I'll gas up behind this wave no matter what, and, whatever happens, happens, because I'm looking to finish the gas, basically. So, yeah. So that's a lot of tanking, the wardens, they form that wall, basically, so we'll see if that can hold. So yeah, it looks like I actually held, which is huge, because now I've also maxed out my gas, which is absolutely huge. Yep. And with my gas getting maxed out, it puts me in the position I need to be, that I might have a chance to hold the future waves, which is huge. Especially because my team has already maxed out SS, so they've taken a lot of burden off on me there, so say thank you for SS. The Krogoth is really good, and so is the Doomsday tank, actually. In the interest of not running out of tanking, I'm actually gonna get like a wall of Krogoth here, because the upgraded Krogoth is actually so freaking good. Like, the Admiral is also a really good unit, so both are very effective choices. Because my supply is just not high enough either, so those are going to be effective choices, because they work well together, so yeah, because I'm still running out of tanking either way, and all these units seem to be actually doing something, so it's not like they're being wasted. Yeah, because I think I do run out of tanking. Like, where are all the wardens? They may be down, for all I know. Upholder doing the best he can. Look at him go up there. Now it's fallen back to here. Oceanus going down from way back when. Onto the Annihilator, the Gravekeeper. They're fighting so hard. You can see how useful these Theoses are. All these Celestians have so much value, you know? Like, even though they're not the greatest unit, there are just so many of them. That it just... That output from those Theoses is just amazing. And it pays off there. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade all. Okay, let's see. I definitely want to be patient for Shadow Zerg. Nice, Shadow Zerg is really nice guy. Max and access. We're going to get all 3 Krogoths here set up. Pretty much I'll take anything I can get at this point. So Lord of Deaths is a fine option to me. I'm not sure what the cost of the Hades is. Yeah. Hey, Lynx. My cat Lynx has joined me up here. Love you, Lynx. So, I got no idea how this one's gonna go. Here we're going up against the hybrids, which are no joke. Looks like our upholder is holding up. Our Krogoth wall is going down, so our warden's going down. The one that really helps here is you can see this Annihilator is actually just so useful because like they have so many let's check out his Theosis. Nice. He's got a lot of Theosis. That's really good actually. Like Swarm Host would be another unit that's super useful here if I got a Beast Builder. Or the Annihilator is really useful also. Swarm Host would be best actually because them in the back rank, they would prevent a lot of unit loss on wave 31 if we make it that far. Which it looks like we will at this point. As you saw from one of the previous videos, on wave 31, if we make it there, the units are just wiped out. And, yeah. So they don't get replenished. Here we go. We got a chance at another Composer, which is really cool. Excuse me, another, Composer. Yeah. We'll also get the Composer here. Doing the best I can. So that's pretty good build, I think, considering I didn't have the greatest opportunity to maximize that at all, but yep, we'll see how it goes. Love my cat Lynx so much. We get along really well. I'm getting surrounded with big sends, so not sure what will happen. My Theos are getting taken damage. I don't know if I'll hold, but I know that I've done the best I can, so somehow things seem to be holding in there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold, but I did everything I could, and since I know that, I'm just doing the best I can. I'm getting overrun. He's got so many Theos, that's crazy. All nasty looks like he's calling GG as though they've won. But Quickie's reinforcements are coming through, and that's going to be all the difference. Shout out Quickie. He's played really well. And there he is, storming through. I had some tough leaks there. Quickie was able to pick up the slack, and I'm sure glad I didn't quit. Because I'm not the greatest or anything, but I got a lot of value now. And so that's really good. Okay. Now, Dark Priest is a pretty good option, I feel, so... really not sure what else. I think an Outcast couldn't hurt. Dark Priest. The Meridian. So. Should go ahead and get another Apparition as well. For sure, this is it, so... Interesting. Sending Marines. That's pretty funny. My forces are surrounded again, so I'm not in a good state. It's looking like I'm needing more tanking. So I'll do the best I can. But with both the guys breaking through here, should be alright for now, and I'm going to do the best I can to just mass up troops for that final wave, because everything that I can get is going to get it done for that final wave. So I could really use some swarm hosts or something of that variety, something that to provide a lot of, you know, replenishable tanking, basically, because these guys have a lot of replenishable units that I just don't have. I'm counting on Crow Gods and other things like that once they go down, they're down, so it's really amazing to see them fight off these mobs, so thanks team. Okay, let's see. Not much, but Hercules is a pretty good choice in the front line here, just like the Yggdrasil. We're in a desperate need for tanking, so I'm gonna actually get another Hercules. That's the best I can do for now. Another Thunderbird if I can. I can't afford one. So, we'll see. Because this is the best I can do right now. The added tanking is paying dividends. It seems like my Theos and other units are able to kind of get ahead of steam up, so that is really, it's something useful at least. Because I'm looking to get maxed out on supply ASAP, because before that, you know, you typically, like, you want to actually diversify into whatever units you actually want, you know, so the fact that it looks like my forces actually have a chance here is really cool, because I'm not sure we have a chance, actually, looking at it now. But we fought really hard, so. And as long as this Annihilator goes, he actually will eventually take down the unit. But you'll see here if he can go long enough. But no. It's okay. That's why I'm still focusing on increasing my unit value, because I'm not doing well in the league. So this time was a bit better though. Things are going well as far as the gameplay is concerned. All right. So let's take a look at what upgrades we have, what we need. We need these Hercules upgraded ASAP. We need some big tanking if we can get anything we can get, frankly. Upgrade this. Anything else we can get. For sure, I'll definitely go with an Outcast. Actually, I'll hold off on Outcast and grab Hades instead here. Hades will be a really good choice because of the fact that... Oh, excuse me. Oh no, I don't have much of a choice here. Oh geez, not good. Not good, not good. Probably gonna leak, but next wave is the big wave, so do the best I can, pretty much. Probably am gonna leak, I think. I'm in a commanding position. We'll see here. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on under there, but I am in a commanding position, so... But they are... Looks like they might be breaking through here. So yeah. We'll see. We held. Amazing. Honestly, that's an encouraging sign, and I'm looking to fill out the supply ASAP. Because after wave 30, or 31, I'm not sure you can't build anymore. But this may be the final wave I can even build. So, yeah. Trying to send big, maybe actually get something in terms of... Because after this, it's all reduction, so... Gotta have built up properly. Alright, let's see what we're looking here. First, let's finish our tanks here. And I think I know what I want. We'll go with Yggdrasils all across the front. Upgraded to a Tree of Knowledge. So that even upon death, some effect is there. And because we are quite literally running out of resources, I'm going to get 2 rangers here. Just call it that. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. So at least maxed out supply. And from here on out, no idea what's going to happen. So, yeah. You see, this Annihilator is really the one that actually might get something done. Because if he targets the big Brutalisk, he can actually finish it off. Because he does scaling damage. You see, look at his damage scale over time. He's the one that, if he can lock onto the boss, he can get it done. And he's locked onto one, and now he's locking onto another. And that is making a difference. So Quickie got rolled this time, but it looks like I may be able to pick up the slack. Which is really cool. Because Quickie's the one who usually held the line. So this is awesome. He's done really well. So I'm really happy about how he's played. I think he'll do great. I think he might do better than me for wave 31. So I'm not sure if I get to build again, but we'll see what happens. But from here on out, it's all a reduction, so. Man, those flame behemoths are huge. Alright, so I got one more building wave, it looks like. Yeah, definitely just go with the Tree of Knowledge. And is there any other replacement I want to get out of here? I think selling the Rangers is really useful. Selling the Sylphie units maybe, but first let me build something so I don't waste it. Selling the Seraphim, definitely. Selling the Starry. Yeah, because we need to upgrade. Sell the Nightcrawler and upgrade, yeah. That's about the best I can do, so. This is it. This is it all the way to the end now. So I pretty much got the best build I could hope for out there. I got no idea what'll happen, but this is it all the way until someone wins and someone loses, so. The one good thing is it looks like all of us are holding our own, so. Those Tree of Knowledges made a big difference. They must do a lot of damage when they, if they die, so. We're losing on our side, though. Someone got eliminated over there, though, so that's huge. That's huge, because they're not coming back. So. It's huge. Huge. So again, no supply is going to be able to be replenished. So whatever we got from here, we got from here. You see I'm sending a ton of flame behemoths. I'm trying to send anything that will get them up and out of here because we fought all this way. Chrisium gets eliminated. That leaves 3 left. I'm sending huge for sure. So, I'm not sure how long we can go for. I may go down here for sure because I don't have the tanking I had from last time. You see, all my Trionologists, which were responsible for pretty much the bulk of the damage, they're gone. So I gotta focus on the sends and do the best I can. You see that big damage from those Tree of Knowledges when they explode, and I'm going down here. I'm getting rolled. So do the best I can and keep it moving from here. Yeah, take as much as you can with you and keep it going. Nasty one, nice. So I'm getting eliminated too, but it's a 2-on-2, and our team is looking real good. So I'm sending big, doing the best we can, and we are in for a dogfight here. So I'm out. Tron's out though. That's another one. Let's watch Shadows Earth, because he's in a fight here. Hang in there. He's in an absolute fight. So we'll see. That's it. We did it. We absolutely did it. What a fight. GG. Absolutely amazing game. Quickie, look at his setup, man. I don't know how that happened on the boss, but maybe because he didn't have enough time to spawn all the units. Like, that's why I had all that tanking and stuff. But yeah, that's really cool. Because he played so well the whole game. He was the MVP. We wouldn't be in that position without Quickie. Great job, Shadow Zerg. You know, and kudos to Zeal as well. And so, with one of the best games I've played so far, if not the best game I've played so far, around 32 victory, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.